Hello, this will be my part 2 of my consequences of banning things video because I forgot to mention a few really important things. So before I begin, please comment, rate and subscribe. So, believe it or not, there's quite a few consequences to banning things. Like banning the sale of something or restricting something. An example of this being the proposed ban on online knife sales. The government wants to ban the sale of knives online, and the reason they say is to stop under 18s getting knives. We all know that won't work, but anyway, by doing this, that just causes problems for these companies that sell knives. There are a lot of companies that operate mostly online. Heine Haynes is the biggest, well, probably the biggest knife seller in the UK. And the vast majority of those sales are online, and if this law comes into place, that's going to have a massive effect on their businesses, and that's obviously going to have effect on the work that they do. You know, their profits will shrink, and it's not just Heine Haynes, it's Blades and Bows and UK Knives and Tools. All these websites, knives and tools that go to the UK, you know, Amazon even. That's people's jobs. Not only that, there are, you know, independent knife makers, people who have spent a lot of money investing on tools and machinery and materials just to build knives, you know, in their shed or their garage. You know, they put a lot of hard work and time into perfecting their knife making, and that's their income. That's how they make a living, by making knives and selling them online. Another thing is clubs. If you restrict things, that's just making it more difficult for clubs. A lot of clubs already struggle with funding. The last thing they need to do is have to pay for a license. Let's just assume there's a martial arts club, okay, and say you need to have a license to own nunchucks. Right now, anyone over 18 can own nunchucks. That's it. You don't need any license or anything. You can just come buy them, get them posted to your door. But assuming you need a license for them, well, that's just more money that club's going to have to pay. That's just, you know, and it's not beneficial at all. It's really unnecessary. And if that has an impact on the club, that's going to have an impact on the members. Maybe they're going to have to charge the members more to have to, you know, let them join or participate. Let's just assume there's an archery club and you suddenly need a license to own bows, and a club has to keep a record of all the bows. Well, that's just more work for them. It's unnecessary. Now combine this with all the things I mentioned in the previous video, and it's just a big heap of mess, honestly. It doesn't benefit anyone. It just causes problems. Because we all know these bans and these licenses don't have an effect on crime or criminals. If anything, the crime goes up, because people will be in a rush to sell things that suddenly became illegal. Either that, or they'll keep it in their possession and they'll eventually get caught, even though they were planning no harm on anyone. They just had it because they like to use it, or it was for sport or collection, but yet they'll be punished for it for nothing. And of course that'll have a effect on the justice system, because that's money being wasted in the courts and time being wasted in the courts. And same with the prison. If you're arresting someone just for possessing something, let's just say someone has a butterfly knife, which are illegal, something like this. Now this is a practice butterfly knife, it's not sharp, these are legal to own. But let's just say someone has a real one and the police arrest them. Well, that's time that the police are going to have to take to transport this person to the police station for questioning, which is several hours. And then this person's going to have to go to court, and then a judge is going to have to decide if they're guilty or not, and if they're guilty, they'll be going to prison. What a waste of money. Just for having this sitting in the drawer. And then you're going to have to pay to clothe this person and feed this person and water this person. For nothing. And then that person's life's been effectively ruined because you put them to jail for 2 years. For doing something harmless. For something that was once okay. And then all of a sudden overnight, once a politician scratches a piece of paper with a pen, bam, he's a criminal. This happens to thousands and thousands of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions. Just for having something in their drawer. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Thank you for watching.